Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's Espresso right here on SABC3. Now, today we're making a Clover Festive Custard cake with Grace Stevens. But if you think this is an ordinary cake, then you need to think again. This 3-layer cake consists of 2 layers of custard cake, a delicious fruit cake in the center, lashings of buttercream icing, and then, of course, the cherry on the top, our beautiful Christmas cookie decorations. And when it comes to all things delicious and sweet, Grace Stevens in the house, everybody.
Yes.
Oh, it is the last show for 2019, so we're ending it off on a sweet note.
We have to.
I love
because
that.
this is life.
It is life.
Sweetness.
Oh, sweetness is life.
Yeah.
So what do we need for this delicious recipe today?
So we're going to make the custard cake together. This
Yeah.
is a fruit cake that I bought.
Ooh, I love it. Yes.
And so I'm just going to cream some butter and some sugar here together.
Alrighty.
And then you add your eggs.
4 of them.
One at a time. Can you see how I did that one at a time?
I saw that, and they stayed
definitely.
intact.
Yeah. And then you cream this in there and you put it all together.
Yeah, you could do this in a mixer if you wanted to as well.
A stand mixer is perfect for
Yeah.
this, even a hand mixer.
Wonderful.
Always really great. I like to use a wooden spoon to cream my butter and my sugar, and then it works perfectly with all your other ingredients. Vanilla goes in there too. Then I'm going to put self-rising flour, so that's got the raising agent in it.
Alrighty.
If you don't have self-rising flour, it's just 1 teaspoon
Yes.
of baking powder per cup of flour.
Alrighty.
And then some salt.
The taste.
And you mix this together. Always with cakes, be careful not to overmix. You don't want to
Yeah.
make your gluten too stretchy.
Yeah, you don't
and-
wanna stress it out.
No, you don't want to stress your gluten
Yes.
out, so it's very soft. And then, of course,
The pièce de résistance.
this is my magic ingredient, my Clover Classic.
Yes.
This is what childhood's about, isn't it? I send their little ones to school with a straw.
Yeah.
Do you know they got little boxes
I
for
know,
lunch
they're
boxes.
so delicious. Since you're adding the Clover Classic to the cake over here, Clover Classic Custard has a very unique recipe and is a brilliant source of vitamins A, B2, and D. Known for being the creamy taste that takes you back, as we said, this is absolutely delicious.
So that's my secret ingredient. That just goes into an oven for about 25 minutes, 180 degrees.
Oh.
And I've got my buttercream here.
Yes.
And now I've layered custard cake, fruit cake, custard cake, and there's buttercream in between.
Wonderful.
All right?
Oh.
And then I started this earlier. So now I've just spread my buttercream all over the cake.
Yeah.
And now this is my favorite part, is the decorating. So I've got these beautiful biscuits over here.
Wonderful.
So let's make a Christmas scene.
Yeah.
So come and help me.
I love that. We've got some peanut brittle too.
Yeah, you can use whatever you want. And if they're not going to stand up, just put a little bit of a toothpick in them.
Let's
and
get some fresh elements on here as
fruit
well.
as well.
Go. And I'm going to
You're going to eat that.
for myself.
Well, let me put that
Exactly.
down there.
Oh, well, if you would
there you
love
go.
the recipe for this delicious 3-layer custard cake with a little bit of fruit cake in the middle, all you have to do is SMS the keyword Clover to 33728. We'll gladly send you the ingredients list and the link to the recipe, and you could be making this yourself just like we did right now. Take a look. Nice. Yes.
Clover Classic Custard, the creamy taste that takes you back. Made with love by Clover. Christmas cakes don't have to be the old school fruity variety. Give your Christmas cake a delicious and creamy makeover with this Clover Classic Custard cake. Add 2 cups of sugar to a cup of clover butter and whisk until pale and fluffy. Next, add 4 eggs and start whisking. Add a teaspoon of vanilla essence, 2 cups of self-raising flour, a teaspoon of salt, and fold together to combine. Then add 1½ cups of Clover Classic Custard and stir to combine one last time. Scrape the batter into 2 greased baking tins and bake at 180 degrees Celsius for 25 to 30 minutes. Frost 1 layer of custard cake with buttercream icing. Add a layer of ready-made fruit cake. Top with buttercream and place the second custard cake on top. Frost the stack of cakes all over with some more buttercream, making sure to even it out. Decorate the cake with all your favorite Christmas goodies, from biscuits and fruit to candy cane and even donuts. There are no rules. Add whatever makes you feel as jolly as Santa. This cake has layers of decadence with a fruitcake surprise in the middle and will definitely take center stage on your Christmas table this year.
Made with love by Clover.
Made with so much love indeed. The key word once again for our festive custard cake is Clover. SMS that to 33728. We'll gladly send you the ingredients list and the recipe, and you could be wowing all of your guests this Christmas with this delicious cake. Thank you so much, Grace.
Pleasure. Thanks for having me.
It's been a phenomenal
Happy.
2019.
Yes.
And of course, we'll see you bright and early in the new year.
Absolutely.
Oh, well,
Look out
Espresso
for it.
fam, do not move a muscle, because coming up after the break, we have a very, very special surprise just for you by all of us and all of the Espresso crew.
Clover Classic Custard, the creamy taste that takes you back. Made with love by Clover.